Hi Pisces, welcome to your June 2020 reading. Thanks for joining us. My name's Michelle.
My name's Richard.
Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Pisces, two popped out for you from Le Vampire. We have the card of Sacrifice and we have the card of Supernatural. Supernatural, well, that really speaks about an energy of spirit being around you, and not being able to explain change in your life or explain how you're feeling. It just feels there has an energy of the miraculous around it. Now, with Sacrifice, it does speak about letting go, making that sacrifice, renunciation. And with this one, you might doubt that you can give something up. Perhaps you're feeling that you have to make an excuse. But there is a sense of readiness around this. Using your compassion, your heart, your empathy, you're being asked to make a sacrifice. Not by another, but by your own soul with this card of Supernatural. You are strong enough to do this, Pisces, but you have never known for sure because you've never put yourself to the test. Now you will. So seeing how strong you are in making this sacrifice and letting something go in order to have something more in your life. Now, Richard has pulled from the Mausolea Oracle.
Yeah, I've got two cards here. I've got Arthur, the champion of Avalon.
And El Shaddai.
And El Shaddai. Now, the Arthur card, that tells me about battles and strength and determination and the willingness to do what it takes to get victory. Yeah, I mean, that's what Arthur's all about. El Shaddai, that's about a father figure, a wise father figure, paternalism. I can't help but wonder, Pisces, if you're going to get some advice from somebody who's older than you, wiser than you, to help you through this battle. Mm-hmm. Remember, Arthur never fought alone either.
So either side can resonate here, Pisces. And of course, if you're cross-watching, this could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. Let's get started. At the bottom of the deck, I've got the Sun.
And I've got the Queen of Wands.
Okay. So
wonderful energy.
Let's cut the cards, Pisces, and we'll focus in on the status of this relationship, how you feel about this person, the strengths, the challenge, advice on what to do, what not to do, what's hidden, what you may be unaware of, and the potential outcome.
Okay, so what's the status of the relationship? How this person feels about you, Pisces. Strengths, weaknesses. What this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing. What's hidden in this situation and the outcome if nothing changes.
King of Swords. So here it's about making that decision. And it's very Arthur-like, actually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he seems to be the King of Swords in some ways, doesn't he?
Well, you know, Excalibur, right?
Mm.
So using the force of Excalibur here, your sword, and of course with sword's energy, it is about the power of the mind. Using the power of the mind to overcome and to make a choice. It is, of course, a noble card as well, someone who acts always from that authentic place, that place of honesty and integrity. So it's kind of like the man of law, or the someone here who rules with law and order in mind.
Yeah, I can't help but wonder, Pisces, what kind of victory you're looking for, and I'm getting the sense it's more one from the mind rather than an actual physical victory over something else. Mm-hmm. Over here on this side we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I get the sense, Pisces, that there's somebody around you who views you with a bit of immaturity. So you're starting out on this battle, and I think they might have some lingering doubts as to your mettle.
When it comes to how you feel about this person, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So there's generosity here. When I look at these two cards together, it's that benevolent king, someone who gives but expects obviously something in return as well. Equality, fairness, balance, justice also with these cards. So wanting to be treated equally, fairly is important to you, Pisces.
I think to this person as well. We have the Two of Cups over here. So there is love here. This person does have love for you, Pisces.
When it comes to the strengths, we've got Temperance in the reverse. So when we're looking at these cards of balance and we see Temperance, it is about bringing together, matching the way you feel internally with your external world is what's going to be important. So it's really about how you are feeling inside needs to show itself in how you're living your life. And of course, with the card of Sacrifice, it does suggest that there's something that you care for, something that you've loved in the past, you have to let go of in order to regain to get this balance back in your life.
The other thing I get from this is like possibly an addiction, but doesn't have to be. And as a strength, this person sees it as their duty to help you through that. Here, as the strength on this side, we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You know, I get the sense that this person had thought about leaving you in the past. I think due to this imbalance.
Or there's energy of this person's not with you at the present time.
That's
so
possible
there's
as
some
well,
kind of separation.
Yeah, no, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that this person hasn't left, but was thinking about it.
Okay, let's take a look at the challenge. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. So it is that energy of letting go with this card, but not wanting to feel the pain, not wanting to disappoint people. You know, whenever we let go of something something that we want to do for ourselves, for our soul, it does mean letting other people down. And I think that may have kept you, Pisces, in this place of, you know what, I need to do what's best, not only just for me, but for the people around me as well. And it kept you from making this choice. It kept you from moving on. It kept you from making this sacrifice. And I think for you, the important thing is to remember that by holding on to this energy of, I need to keep this going, even though it's not what I feel connected to anymore, is creating this imbalance in your life. And when you have that imbalance, then it really is that kind of self-fulfilling prophecy where things seem to go wrong all the time because you're not in the flow.
Right.
The flow that you're meant to be in. You're on the wrong path.
Yeah. But you have help here, Pisces. I think there's people who want to help you through this.
That's right.
Okay, let's look at the weakness here. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse here as a weakness. Yeah, you know, I think there's a tendency for this person to perhaps want to give too much to you, Pisces. Yeah, when we're sacrificing something, trying to get our balance back, it's really us who has to do it. There are people who can support us, but in the end, there's a limit to the amount of support that they can actually give us.
Advice, we have the Star, so it is going towards that supernatural kind of energy. It's this kind of feeling that you have around yourself that you can't put into words. It's inexplicable. It almost seems otherworldly, but you just know.
I also get, Pisces, that you feel like things will be better once you maintain that or obtain that balance. Yeah, you know, that things are going to improve in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the energy around it, actually. Let's take a look over here. We have the Two of Pentacles as to what this person should continue to do. So the thing is that this person here, I said earlier, and I still maintain it, that they were thinking of leaving. They're advised to continue here and see how you go, Pisces. This is not it's not a foregone conclusion. So they need to consider their options and continue to consider your options until you obtain that place of balance.
Yeah, you know, I think that this is someone, I think Richard's right in terms of this person was thinking of leaving you behind. But I also get this kind of feeling, if they're not actually physically with you, then this is somebody who was thinking that they wanted to be with you for a long time, but then had let it go. and now there is this kind of re-emergence of this. So let's take a look and see what you shouldn't do. The Six of Cups in reverse. So yeah, I do think that this is something from the past, someone from the past, and there's an energy that here, when it comes to letting go of this person, I feel that you're being urged not to let go of it. Yeah, it seems like you have, though. I feel that this energy of Pisces, you had given up on this, you had let this go, but it's now kind of, it's something that's creating this imbalance in your life, because I think that this past person you were supposed to have some kind of relationship with them, but I think that you just let it go. But I think now you're starting to come back around after experiencing difficulty, imbalance after letting that person go, and you're thinking, well, maybe now I should start to think about this person in a different way, where you actually want to give to this person now, where in the past you were letting them go.
What do you have to sacrifice, Pisces? I think that's the question that you have to answer here.
Yeah.
Is it your freedom that you have to sacrifice, or your, I'll put that in air quotes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Only you know the answer to that, Pisces. Over here, what this person shouldn't do, the Emperor. Well, the Emperor is kind of like this Arthur energy, isn't it?
Yeah, and even actually, I see it more as El Shaddai.
Yeah, I suppose both of them really, especially with this
El Shaddai. I see that as the older gentleman.
Yeah, these long flowing beards and such, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, again, it's this person giving too much. So the Six of Pentacles is important here. It's this person can help you, but they don't want to be of too much help to you. Because in the end, you've got to do this yourself, Pisces.
Yeah, and there's even an energy that I'm picking up there, Richard, of when it comes to seeking help. Seeking help from an elder may not be the best choice here. Only because, especially if it's an older person, they have a very rigid set of rules. This person may not like what you want to do.
Well, you know, you've got this Page of Cups here in the reverse as status of relationship. So they kind of feel like you need to do a little bit of growing up.
Yeah. Let's take a look and see what's hidden here. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that this is very strongly someone that you are seeking advice from.
It's got that apprentice, master feel about it.
Yeah, you're going to this person for advice, but I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Well, I think that's something we'll end up clarifying in part 2.
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure either at this point. Oh, it's hidden here, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So everything's not quite as it seems, especially with the future legacy that might be involved in some sort of relationship that you're considering here, Pisces.
Especially if that's someone who has control of like the family finances.
Yes, especially if they're the ones who are turning the spigot on and off, for example.
Yeah, you know, it's either someone who has a father role, an actual father, or it could be a father figure. It could be an older spouse.
Over on this side, is it?
Yeah, it could be an older spouse. Yeah, let's see at the outcome. We've got the Two of Cups in reverse here. Yeah, you know, I feel that this is somebody who is advising you, Pisces, not to go towards something that you love or someone that you love. I feel that this is someone that's giving you advice not to do this. Yeah. Okay,
let's look at the outcome on this side. Look at that. Yeah, it's very clear energy on this side. This is definitely somebody who's older, who is going to give you some sort of advice. But you know, I'm not really sure if you should take it.
Yeah.
The thing is, the reason you're going to this person for advice is because you're feeling that imbalance. That's why that is there as a strength in this relationship. This person, though, I think their view of you is coloured by the fact that they love you.
Yeah.
And also, they still believe, though, that you are somewhat immature. And that's part of the reason that they're doing all they can to help you here. But in the end, I'm not sure that you should be taking this advice at all. But this is not something we know right now. We can only clarify this with more cards.
Yeah, they're helping you. They're helping you deal with something in your life, something that's made you feel lost, made you feel, well, with that Five of Pentacles, made you feel like you've, it's kind of like being an outsider or being a cast out.
Well, I mean, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the strength here is this person doing what they can to improve your conditions to make you want to stay.
Yeah, so that you won't be cast out. Goodness me. You know, I hate to say it, but what I'm getting an energy around this is that Pisces, I think you've got someone older here who feels like they're kind of running the show.
That's right. I get the sense that they're the ones who are turning the financial spigot on and off for you as well.
Yeah, and they're kind of like forcing you to stay in the family or stay in a relationship. And I think that you actually don't feel that this is right. There seems to be an energy around you of something that you want to go towards, but you can't.
Yeah.
You can't, because I feel like this person is saying, well, if you do this, I'm going to cut off your finances, or I'm going to, you're not going to inherit anything from me. Something there where this person feels like they have the power, like you cannot do this. This very stern older person, I feel, is saying to you something like, Pisces, I can't, if you do this, then you're not going to get a cent from me.
Understand, though, that they are well-intentioned, but we all know what the road to hell is paved with.
Yeah, there's love here. There's love behind this, but there's also some kind of toxic family element here, of which relates to keeping you within the fold. You know, not wanting you to leave, not wanting you to expand, to grow, which is really difficult. And it may be that even though you love this person or this family, you're being asked to potentially let it go, to sacrifice this. Perhaps there's going to be a disconnect with this person so that you can pursue this goal of yours, Pisces. But we'll have a look in the extended. I hope that you join us there. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be available on the Vimeo channel. And of course, if you prefer a personal reading, you can email gypsyinsights@gmail.com. If this one doesn't resonate, Pisces, please be sure to check out the Soul for Repair playlist, and there you'll find readings that are done in this style, but they're not sign or time dependent. And of course, Pisces, this can be vice versa. If you're cross-watching, this could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. Don't forget the link for the extended is down below in the descriptions box. We'll talk to you again soon, Pisces, either in the extended or next time. Bye for now, guys.
Thanks, Pisces. Goodbye and good luck.